But beyond Blackpool, for the millions of old people in Britain who rely on John Major's government, there's a fear that no one's particularly interested in them. In Stockport, local GP Dr. Gill is witness to what's really going on.
I've got a patient, Margaret. She's a lovely old lady, and she has lived alone for decades. She raised a family in a 2-up, 2-down terraced house without a bathroom. How are you then? Have you heard from social services about help? When she joined my list, she was very anemic. And part of that was because of a medical condition. Part of it was because of nutritional neglect. In other words, she didn't eat the right things. And that was because she was lonely, isolated, had no one to really help her.
Margaret's family is away, and community care is yet to reach her.
I get very lonely. Yes, I do. Very lonely. Neighbours. No. I say, why don't you come and have a cup of tea with me? Say, we will, yes we will, but we don't. There's no time. There's no time today. No. He's a devil.
So a lot of your friends and neighbours have died?
Oh, they've all died, love. Yes. There's no one left. There's no one I can talk to now. No.
She needs someone to do her shopping, someone to do her cleaning, someone to call by and make sure she's okay, that she hasn't fallen, hasn't broken her hip. Particularly with the winter coming, I think she needs somebody there for her. She hasn't got anybody at the moment.
I think it's much better to die young. I wish many times that it would happen, but it will happen someday. Yeah, I'm not frightened. I'm not afraid, no.
So can we afford to care?
There's a problem with a sort of time bomb, that's kind of an emotive phrase, but more elderly people and only the same number of working people. But you're looking there 20, 30, 40 years ahead. And if, as a government, we're sensible, if as a society we are sensible, we'll be able to plan our way through that. What it means, I think, is that as the living standards of people in work rise in the years ahead, there's going to have to be a change in the balance between what the state provides for people and what people provide for themselves through savings during their working lives. That's no threat to today's elderly. It is a challenge to put things right for the coming decades.
This morning we returned to see how Florence Lee was coping a week after she was discharged from hospital. What we found was worrying.
I feel really ill, but I don't know. But they keep saying I've got to go out, and I can't. I've got no confidence to go down the stairs. I nearly fell over last night. I went to go in the bedroom, and I reeled round, and I fell. But the commode stopped me. But I think I've hurt my shoulder.
The Conservative Party will never abandon the decent people living in these monuments to a socialist system.
As she listens to the promises from Blackpool, Florence is not impressed.
I'm ready now.
After a dismal start to the season, Celtic manager Liam Brady resigned today, with the club's annual general meeting taking place tomorrow night amid considerable controversy. Scotland Today considers the future of this grand old team. Scotland Today, tomorrow 6:30 on Scottish.
When it comes to home improvements,
before you first invest,
it's Balmore you should talk to put your mind at rest.
We always give our best.
Balmore. Count on 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 Balmore quality. When you're fitting windows, bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, conservatory.
Dial 100, ask for freeform.
Balmore.
Jif Micro Liquid, where are you?
Hey, I'm new Jif Micro Liquid. Okay, I'm small, but I've got micro power. With one tiny capful, I clean and dry to a brighter shine all around. It's no wonder everyone's shouting, Jif Micro Liquid, where are you?
He's the best. He outshines the rest.
For a choice of carpets and floor coverings that's wall to wall, get off your mark to Landmark.
William Lowe introduced the low price promise. That means we're cutting the prices of 500 items right across the store. And if you find these selected items cheaper elsewhere, we'll refund the difference. So, if you want to feed the family for less, come to William Lowe and drive away with a bargain.
Hello there. Do you know anything about the flexible call charges on the new digital mobile phones?
Oh, yes, sir. That'll be the new Metro Digital service, sir, with a variable tariff for local use, sir. We'll also charge you accordingly, sir.
Yeah,
anywhere
thanks a lot.
later.
Drive on, mate.
Vodafone Digital. Top brass savings on mobile phone calls.
We all rely on the police. We all rely on the ambulance service. We all rely on the fire brigade. To our members, we're the 4th Emergency Service.
What better time to buy a new Polo? Call 0800 333 666 for full written details.
Because you love him, give him Caesar. Choice cuts of fine meats carefully prepared with all the vitamins and minerals he needs. Caesar. To love him like he loves you.
Top up the singer in low-cal beer shock. Low C, a full-strength beer, but only 72 calories.
What is the meaning of a taste? But Maestro, it can help slimming or weight control only as part of a calorie-controlled diet. Arrivederci!
Low C, lower in calories, not in alcohol.
We are legally required to tell you that shares of Scottish Cheddar can go down, as well as up. Make sure you get your share.
Highlights for Friday night on Scottish, and a look ahead to the sporting weekend with Jim White and Jerry McNee at 10:30 in Scotsport Extra Time. Then at 11, Billy.
School ski trip.
Oh, I know they've cut the school budget, but don't you at least get to leave the house?
I want a thorough search of the prison, Miss Ferguson, and keep an eye open for any containers which might have been used for brewing.
Of course, Governor. I'll attend to it immediately.
As for you two, you'll lose all privileges until this matter is cleared up.
And Prisoner Cell Block H at 11:40 rounds off Friday night on Scottish.
On Channel 4, it's the World Chess Championship, but here on Scottish, the Bill combat criminals with the gift of the gab.